All right. Divinity Original Sin. This game is an incredible game, and I keep restarting this game over and over because I just have commitment issues. Okay, I have commitment, but not anymore. Now we will consciously make the effort to play this game every day until we defeat it. The Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition came out in 2015, while the original version, the unenhanced version, I guess, came out in 2014. This is a tactical RPG created by Larian Studios, the same creators of Baldur's Gate 3, and it's actually a very fun game. Yeah. We will complete this time around. We will. And we will defeat this game on Tactician mode. We are currently using 4 mods. The 4 mods that we are using is 6-man party. We're using 6-man party with difficulty increase. We're using a mod to dye armor and robes. We are using a mod for camera angles, and we're using a mod to improve the sneaking animation, I guess. In my opinion, it's an improvement. So, with that in mind, let's get started. All right. Single player, modded. We're gonna defeat this once again on Tactician mode. All right. This is Roderick and Scarlet. Roderick here, I know for sure that I want him to be a tank. He'll be a fighter. While Scarlet will be a cleric. Scarlet here will be using bow and arrows. We need to find her a bow, of course. She'll be using pyrokinesis instead of hydrosophis. Instead of hydrosophis, she'll be using pyrokinesis, pyrokinetic, as well as man-at-arms. I think I'll give her one in expert marksman as well. And I think I perhaps will give her an ability point in willpower. As for talents, we're going to give her elemental affinity, as she will be a fire magey archer. That's how I'm kind of making her a fire cleric. Kosu, how you doing? Welcome in. I need to pull up the chat so I can see it a little bit easier. Good morning. You are first in. Oh, that scared me. How'd you sleep? Your cookie. If you eat this cookie, you'll go to hell. It's a total sin to eat this cookie. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Down for DBD? Nah, I'm playing Divinity. Clearly. Your original Eve gave you the cookie. Yes, yes. That just made my morning. I think I want to give her Burning Touch, Cure Wounds, and Divine Light for her starting abilities. She doesn't need Strength as she will be an archer and a mage, but she will need Intelligence. We need to give her enough Intelligence so that Burning Touch is not at a detriment. We can keep it at 7 for now and bring Dexterity up to 7. We'll keep her Dexterity and Intelligence equal. And then Speed, I'm trying to decide if I want that for Perception or sorry, that last point, I'm trying to decide if I want that in Perception or Speed. I think it would be good to give her the ability in Perception. Have you ever played Divinity Original Sin, Jacosa? We're gonna give her Arrow Recovery. You have not. Are you into RPGs? I think this is good for now. I think that I like her as a fire cleric. Usually clerics are using water abilities in this game. We're gonna make it work with fire. Let's make her AI when I'm not controlling her to be... We can give her a priest. Yeah, we'll give her priest. We'll give her red underwear because her name's Scarlet. Not sure why that matters, but we will. And this is Scarlet. Accept. So now we gotta build Roderick, who is much easier. I give him straightforward Constitution to start with because he needs to take hits. There's a Scarlet. I know nothing of that character. Man at Arms. Let's see. I think as for his abilities, we will change the melee power stance to Encourage. So he'll use Crushing Fist, Battering Ram, and Encourage. And then for his talents, we need to give someone the ability to speak to animals. So that will be Roderick here. Pet Pal. We're gonna give him Pet Pal, and I think there's an ability that makes him... Thick Skin gives you extra armor equal to your Man-at-Arms ability plus 5. Hey, okay. Pet Pal and Thick Skin. He's our tank who can speak to animals. That's so random. Just from Fairy Tail. Oh, crap. I see, like, that... It's been so long since I even thought of that anime. Wow. What color is his underwear? It's underwear. Let's just make it blue. Are there numbers on his underwear? 13? Why does he got the number 13? and his AI, when not controlling him, will make him into loyal. He'll be loyal. All right, this is Roderick and this is Scarlet, our two main characters. Let's read their backstories, I guess. For Roderick, the fighter, there was no legion in the slums of youthful Rigor. There was no mayor, no magistrate, no law, only the fighter. If your horse had been stolen, the fighter would find it. If your landlord extorted you, the fighter would help him see reason. This justice was harsh, but effective. Order persisted. When the king heard of the vigilante who dared enforce the law without the monarch's consent, he was outraged. Banish this traitor, the king said. But the king's guards could not subdue the warrior, no matter their swords and spears. At last, the king called upon a black witch to cast a spell upon the so-called usurper. As the fighter slept, terrible nightmares invaded where soldiers could not. Mad with terror, the fighter fled and wandered for weeks before the nightmares began to subside. But if the fighter dare wander in the direction of home, the nightmares began afresh. The king might be untouchable, but the dark magic was not. As a source hunter, the fighter would destroy the charm at its root. The king would come after. And here's Scarlet's. Cleric. The seven gods may be almighty, but they hardly expect to fight their own wars. Thus, an order of ascetics devoted to the seven gods and practiced in the arts of war and healing carries out the will of the divine. These men and women are trained to transform a Spartan diet of crickets and snow into the raw strength necessary to turn the tide in any holy war. They restore and regenerate their allies thoroughly as they annihilate their foes. Enemies of source and all unrighteous magic. Clerics are the cleansing, damn, I know how to read, hand of the gods made manifest. For centuries, clerics have worked alongside the order of source hunters to purify the land of evil and magic. All right. And that's the backstory of Roderick and Scarlet here. With that in mind, let's get into it. Oh, that terrible darkness, always invading the lands.
And madness has overtaken them. A few brave source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon.
Hey, isn't that what's happening with us IRL, Jikotsu?
Wherever source appears, hunters follow.
All right. That's a little bit of backstory for that. This is our establishing shot. Darkness overtook the land.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The cam wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships.
Oh.
They're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, source hunters.
And such a chill opening. Ikotsu, have you ever played Baldur's Gate 3? All right. So here we crash landed on this beach. We have no details of anything around us. Just the unknown. Charm scroll. Regeneration scrolls. Let's have her grab those, as well as these fireball scrolls. Let's have her grab all the scrolls. Why don't we? I don't think she's really good at clubs, so we're gonna remove that from her and hope to find a bow and arrow real soon. Yeah, you get to play 2 characters. Yeah, we're on Sisal Beach currently. Apparently, oh, these shells.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Okay. These shells are really nice because if you consume them, eat them, I guess. It gives you water resistance for 6 turns. But have you played Baldur's Gate, Chikotsu? It's same developers. Here's a shell. Okay, we're gonna grab every shell that we see.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
There's the corpse. There's the dead body. The dead man. Let's read this. Junar 21. Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So, before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target.
Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues, of all things.
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Rivellon is no stranger to the supernatural. He might well have flown into the sunset and looked down at us cynics, laughing.
She's romantic, he's pragmatic. As you go along this game, it seems like a personality is developed between Scarlet and Roderick. A rain scroll. Satan won't allow you. That's funny. Like, your computer doesn't run it. Oh, isn't there a backpack back here? I remember. Right. Because the rift oglers are in here. These rift oglers are interesting. When you equip them, the whole world comes this way. And the benefits of using these is that there's a increased chance of finding rare items from chests and containers when you open them up for the first time. Other than that, they're not... I don't think they really have like a good function. You're only allowed to play toxic games like Rivals and DBD. I don't know how my pure soul exists in those type of games. I am not toxic at all. And I just seem to deal with toxic people all the time. Okay, there's these people up here waiting to ambush us. Mysterious leader. Well, I see you. I don't want to get attacked. I want to attack them first. And we'll have Scarlet do it. Gotta get a little closer. A little closer. Right there. Right there.
Source hunters, how did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These well.
Well, we sort of missed her.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Hi, Q's. Hi. So, Jikotsu, this is a 2-player game, by the way. You could play this campaign co-op.
Seize upon our enemies.
Oh. Okay, then. Mysterious leader left. Ditched the fight. Ditched us with these weirdos. Hughes, what you up to? Divine Light? Nah, we should do that in a whole group of them. Burning Touch. Let's use another Fireball Scroll. This time aim for the 3 over there. Alright, let's have Roderick encourage. And attack. Oh, he missed? Really? You're playing fetch with cat? You're about to make cereal. Okay. Did you just wake up? Nice. Yo, Scarlet is very powerful. I made her very powerful. Being a pyrokinetic cleric? Come on now. Be for real right now. Now she's gonna use Divine Light. It failed on this one, but this one is warm and struck by Divine Light. Roger can hit both of them with Battering Ram. Nice. Okay. Hughes, Jikotsu, do y'all know each other? Have y'all seen each other in chat before? They're actually really in good shape. I would not dare use a fire ability here. Or maybe if I move her to an angle like over here. Woo! Good stuff. This is actually a lot easier than normal. Usually I have one death.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
420 and Kitty, so hello. But same. An aged robe. No bows and arrows. They have a dialogue with each other.
Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
Well, we can't turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Until we're briefed on our intended investigation, every wasted moment is an outright defiance of our orders.
Really? She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to go inside this tomb over here. Roderick's independent. She's obedient. Now, what should we do? Chikotsu. Q's. Y'all can choose for me. If there's ever a situation where they are in disagreement, then I'm gonna default to whoever's in chat. Whose side should we take in this? Those people that we shot fire at, they came from this tomb. And they use source, so we're source hunters, and we want. Roderick wants to investigate. Scarlet wants to go to town, which is this way. Scarlet, always on the woman's side. All right, we'll come back to the tutorial dungeon then. For now, we'll just continue onwards. Thank you. Access the optional tutorial area by entering the dungeon behind you. Yo, the game really wants us to go in there. Investigate cave. The town won't move. Oh my god. I'm thinking, I don't know. See, I'm a Gemini. This is why I can't be making decisions. I'll make the decision once I pick up all these shells. That's a big shell. Islama shell. I believe. Yes, Ishma shell. Sorry.
Walking the sands upon which this war shall must suffer.
Okay. Who are you, Sir Shell?
Call me Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores. An exiled shell, doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky, not his native tender water.
It seems strange that you can talk.
Of course I can talk. Don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, for I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of their neighbor's fur.
You don't seem to remember the past very fondly.
Time is an indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes. But when your existence is one of misery, she becomes a lethargic hobby. Oh, I remember ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces, and the sun-bleached dead merry children.
Ooh, what's her food? Enjoy. Enjoy. Yes, get that food.
All this I have seen, alive,
Alone.
alas.
Wait, you say that you're doomed?
My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only to claim they can hear the ocean.
Hi. Welcome in.
Of course they can hear her, the rats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long for.
So the seas embrace you. So it's the seas you embrace you long for?
Yes, yes, I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me toward the water. Swing me as far as your arm's strength gives lease. And treasure long sunk, I will grant thee.
I should decide what to do with you.
What do you say, kind knight? Will you return the King of Pearls to the sea, so he may yield you long-lost treasure?
Kindness is its own reward, and then there's the promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him to sea.
Agreed. Let's send him home.
Hey!
Liberator, kind benefactor, bless me the might of your sea-bound witch.
Alright.
The sea, I have returned, where every wave feels like a mermaid's kiss. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
So if he was able to throw a chest up to us, why was he not able to throw himself into the sea? That is my question that I need answered. That is my question that I need answered. We're gonna equip this. Take these off. But I'm so glad we could do a good deed for... Okay, so I'm glad we could do a good deed. Ancient Stone Gate. So, Hughes, I think you win. I think the best thing to do is to go inside the cave. The ruins in check. Because I actually kind of don't want to come back down here once we're done with this area. And you're right. The town ain't going anywhere. But we're going places. We gone places, baby. Oh! Roger can speak to animals.
This is where the ancient kings and queens of Sicil were buried, back before Source was banished from the land. I hear voices muttering about it now and then. Is that normal?
I need to unlock this somehow.
Their key? He's always got a ton of experience in it. BlueAsmodeus experience, yeah. Yeah. We could just break it open. Hiya. Hiya. Hey, there's some sort of old wooden air staff. Empty potion bottle. We'll probably sell it. The staff. Knockdown arrows. Let's give that to Scarlet because she will be using bows and arrows as soon as we find a bow for her. Wait. Can you give her the air staff? I guess I could.
There's a mine in the middle of our path.
She's not proficient with that sort of weapon.
Interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
Currently, Scarlet's proficiencies are in bow and arrows. I would need to, when she levels up, I would have to give her like two-handed. But I think I wanted to give her wand instead of two-handed, so I probably wouldn't want her to have the air staff. But it's a magical item, so she can hold it, keep it. Yeah, she doesn't really get anything extra from having it anyways. Like, no, she doesn't get a spell from it. If it gave her a spell, I would probably use it. Alright, so we gotta blow that up. If we had a bow and arrow. Okay, what we could do is I'm gonna try to use the rift oglers a little bit more in here. Girl, did you see that? She almost stepped into the mine. Please. Don't do this, Scarlet. It's too early for deaths. There. I wanted to check the things before they blew up, but oh well. Wait, you can consume bones? Roderick is our food dummy. Food testing dummy. Let's have him taste test this bone. What is the effect? It gives him +6 in armors if he eat bones. Oh my god. Period. That's a really quirky discovery. Can we eat skulls? That's crazy, no. No, you cannot, but you can sell it. I'm glad I checked. Wait, there's a rat.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
I was trying to talk to the rat, but it keeps dodging me. Let's read this. Gravekeeper Ragequin. Tend the graves in the antechamber. Before moving to the inner rooms, to proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on this right-hand side. Rat! Come on, rat. Yo, this rat's so fast. I can't even click it. There it is.
But I do know this. Wherever black robes tread, chaos follows.
Yo, that rat's I think that rat might be part of the Rainbow Mafia. Ice shard scroll. Oh, that's a broken vase. You can't check those. A pan? You can actually fight with a pan? And it's the same strength as his training sword? Be for real right now.
This seems to be broken.
Oops. It's me laughing about the pan.
Appears to be locked.
Tomb chest key. There it is. Cloth scraps. What? Why lock this up? This is this game has a really crazy sense of priority and importance in items. A fighting knife. Let's get that to Scarlet. Here's another bone. Alright, let's take these rift oglers off. We're done with them. There's nothing else to loot up here, right? Wait, there's another chest over here. Lockpicks. Okay. So all in all, we did not find anything super good with the rift oglers. in this room.
This seems to be broken.
Oil flasks give the Scarlet. Yeah, okay, so let's take these off now. All right, continuing onward. Did I check these vases? I wish you could just jump over here.
What's this? I found something.
That works. Ew, one more hit.
Short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
Fire resistance potion. Let's give that to Scarlet. The big fire up here. Anything over here? Fire resistance? Does that mean she's immune to fire? Plus 15%. Sorry, plus 15% fire resistance. What? Not very resistant then. That's funny. I thought it would give me complete resistance. We'll put the oil flask here, as well as the fire resistance potion. Let's see what else could we put on our hotbar here. I think we're good. Hotbar 2 will have her weapons. There's a fighting knife that she has. She can at least use that. Rain scroll. Oh yeah, okay. So we can use this rain scroll that's conveniently placed up there for us. Right here. This is a huge range that you could use this this scroll.
All the way to my boot soles.
Put the rift oglers on real quick. So we can check these barrels. Arrowhead, let's give that to Scarlet. Oil flask to Scarlet. What is this? Raggy cloth armor? I've never seen this before. Granted, I've only played up to like 3 hours of this game. Raggy cloth armor. It is not... It gives you +1 in initiative, but it's not nearly as good as her Source Hunter's gear. I want to know what it looks like, so we're just going to put it on for a moment. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty raggy. Put that in her backpack or something. Can we sell it? How much is this for? 2 gold? Yeah, let's put it in her backpack. Oh, there's lockpicks here. Check this crate. Arrow. We're getting a lot of arrowheads, but not any bows. Bad RNG right now. Take off the oglers, I guess, for now. Rat, can we talk to you? Oh my god. It's so hard to click these rats.
I don't know much, but I do know this.
Oh my god, you say the same thing. Oh. I don't know much, but I do know this. A mug of beer. Hmm. Okay, we can take these rift oglers off again. Oh, let's reunite Scarlet and Roderick. There's a fireball scroll over here. It makes me think that we're supposed to use it over here. As we should. Nice. Okay. Take these off real quick. Imagine if you were wearing the rift oglers and you just walked into the water not knowing where you were. That's something that would happen to me, I feel. Easy something to expect. There you go. Sorry, I had to fix something on my computer. Okay, we're back here. We got the key. Oh! You know what? We never even checked up here.
Careful now, that's a trap.
So many traps. Hey. The trap wasn't triggered. Say what? Huh? A trap disarm toolkit. Actually, that's what we'll use. Disarm.
This seems to be broken.
Put these rift oglers on real quick so we can open the chest and maybe get something decent. Wait, there's a key. We're going the right way. I'm lost. Lockpicks. Could you theoretically pick this lock? You could. I didn't even need to go find that key. Oh, it says empty. Wouldn't create empty. Oh, it says empty for these. I don't have to like open them up. next part. More fire arrows.
I've spotted something interesting.
What's this? I found something.
Okay. Okay, you two. I'm glad you both spotted something. There. All of these, none of them are empty, it says. So then... What? But it was empty. Trickery for me. Wait, is there another one? Oh crap, we almost stepped into that. Wow, 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 wow. That's crazy. All because we had the rift ogglers on. Okay, we have an easy way of switching between rift ogglers and his normal headgear now.
I think I hear voices downstairs.
Yup.
The last thing you need is
Can we attack them from here? A potato! No, but for real, can I start some drama from up here? Nah, there's a range, and we won't hit them with the range. Well played, game. Well played. I guess we can sneak down there. There's a fireball score right there. Grab.
What's that? I think there are hidden foes ahead.
See. All right. I say, shoot a fireball scroll right here before the rat touches the oil again. We don't want to burn the rat. Oh, easy. Easy GG. Divine light.
sacred brilliance.
Nice. Oh. Easy. Is it over? Yeah. Oh god. Oh yeah, I know what that noise is. Arrowhead. All these vases are broken. They're all broken here. Raven. How you doing? What else is crazy? Not sure how to answer that question. Feels out of context for what for me. Oh, let's take the rift oglers off. That'll help. There we go. So I think for this puzzle, one person has to stand on one or the other, but they can't stand at the same time. And I'm like, I could break them apart and send Scarlet through. Bye. I guess Raven didn't have anything to say, actually. Not sure what kind of greetings that was. Intelligence potion. Cooking pot. Yo, I want Roderick to be the party's cook. I think we're almost through the dungeon. Oh, more shells! I'm such a fan of shells. Wait, what? Step there. I think Scarlet can step there. Now Roger can go through. We autosave, that means that we're here. We are here! With no bow and arrow. Can we run away from this madness, please? Bye. I guess there's no escape.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead. A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it?
Who are you?
In life, I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy.
Bloodstone. I know not what you mean.
I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
It says that we've died once. We have not died. This is false information. We've died 0 times. By the way. I've met a trio of strange cult-like figures before the entrance of this tomb. They seem to have a precious stone in their possession.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The bloodstone, deliver it now and I may deign to end you quickly.
Okay. I'll take my leave.
Run if you like, Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Fight us, then. Oh, he got his posse with him, too, now. An awakened archer they are. Oh! Okay. I don't like this. So Roderick's been knocked down and Scarlet's been stunned in the first turn. Okay, he's dodged that arrow. Yo, Scarlet's already half dead.
Potent heat.
Yo, they're really coming at us right now. Okay, hold on. What are we gonna do for this? He's using an AoE spell on us. We gotta get out of that area. We gotta get Scarlet a little bit more healed. Yo, these puzzles still work even when we're not in battle. That's cool. Or sorry, even when we're in battle, they still work. I said that so badly. In order to... He can't hit all 3 of them. But he can hit 2 of them.
I can defeat them all in a blow.
Then why didn't you? Yeah, tank it. This is why Roderick's a tank. Oh yeah, an AoE. Scarlet, she's got to defend herself against Rage Quinn, who's trying to go up for her. She'll get an opportunity strike if she tries to walk away. So I think the option here, the choice here, I think we need to heal her. Right? And then it's Roderick's turn. Let's have him knock down this archer here. It failed. Dang. Okay, fine. Attack.
I can thwart your every move.
Ah. Scarlet. She needs help. She can't do this alone. He needs to hurry up and defeat them over here. She's got a regeneration scroll that she can use. I'm gonna try to slowly move her out of his range. All right, that one's finished. Will encourage affect her? No, it won't. And he uses it anyways, dang it. Okay, we gotta think. Thunder jump? Jump from one target to the other, hitting a maximum of 2 targets, stunning them and dealing... we could maybe use that. Thunder jump? No opportunity strikes. We'll hit her. Oh, I see. It has to be a target that she lands on. Got it. She's got 6 AP total. She can use an oil flask and a burning touch. Come on, let me shoot it. Being overbearing on targeting. Here. I didn't do what I wanted. She's gonna have to use this. No, I don't know what to do. Ah, she's gonna die. Another regeneration? No, she can't use it. Not enough action points. Firestorm grenade. Come on. We just need that not to hit her. She'll die. Jesus! I said not to hit yourself!
Baking like a cake.
Okay, she survived because he lost interest in her. She stepped into water now, so she's okay. Let's get her closer to Roderick. Roderick won't be able to reach that guy, so let's get... but I need to close the distance between the archer and him. Honestly, I think it's just safer to get them together. Okay. Let's try the oil flask idea again. Yes, it works. He's burning again. She sneak up onto here without getting burnt. Oh, but then she doesn't have enough for the for burning touch.
Death never dies. Death in 1,000 forms.
Well, man, I always forget that Rage Quinn revives as a ghost once you destroy his undead body. There's an old light crossbow here. Burning touch. Oh, she can't reach him. Just very slightly out of range. Okay. This would be a good time to use Holy Hand Grenade. She can move 1 AP here. And then use Burning Touch. No, she still can't use it. Dang. Divine Light. It works. Wait, did it work? I don't think it worked. There's still fire ahead of... Okay, what we're gonna have to do is here, we have an Ice Shard scroll. The freezing failed, but it did do the damage regardless. Scarlet stun. He has 1 turn so he can encourage again. I might need to have, oh yeah, he can run into the fire. Battering ram is 4 AP.
These flames bite deep.
I know, my guy. There you go. Cure to the flames. Ah! Rage Quinn! Bruh. Okay, we gotta defeat this archer. Let's try it again. Defeat the archer. Okay, that y'all didn't see that happen. Oh, Scarlet's dead. Wait. Ah! He's trying to stun. We've got to revive Scarlet. We'll revive Scarlet right behind Rage Quinn. Encourage. He failed to apply encourage on himself. Oh, ghosts do burn. Noted. Can he be knocked down? It failed. Woo! Excellent. Excellent. Ancient stone key. Flyagaric mushroom. Let me guess, that's poisonous. Let's eat one and find out.
Vile kiss of the serpent.
Ah! That's the way I knew it and I still did it. You get poisoned for 1 turn. Well, 2 turns it seems. All right, well, now that's over with.
Here lies Master Rage Quinn's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
Okay. Killed. Let me guess. Oh, wait, those were his apprentices.
Here lies Master Rage Quinn's second apprentice, killed by dying.
Killed by a falling corpse. Killed by dying. So let me guess. Apprentice 2 died by dying and then fell on apprentice 1 who died by a falling corpse, and then Rage Quinn just revived them to fight against us. All right, let's leave this place. All right, we made it out. I'd say in 1 piece, but like we had to revive, so I don't know if that equates to 1 piece. Shells. Yeah. I love seashell hunting. Seashell collecting. There's a shovel here. And a waypoint shrine. This is a tranquil beach. I always call it Sysil Beach. Let's put on these real quick. All right, luck work.
Another one for the collection.
It's funny when she says that to Styx. All these grenades, but no bows. We'll probably find one in town.
Come, let's have another drink while we still can. To your very good health.
And yours, Bibius. Here goes. Hold it right there, orc scum. No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single ord in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Asmodeus. Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
Okay. Who are you?
We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they be attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Rivellon.
Okay.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we?
Yup, very drunk.
Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
So you're liberators, you say?
Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do.
Okay.
Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
It seems you've been enjoying a drink or two.
Ever cat the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
Azar! Oh my god, these drunk dudes. We are on Source Hunter business. Here are our orders.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend.
You can't read and you have a very important job. That is insane to me.
Polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. That don't prove a thing.
This guy.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one.
The wizard.
He'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
This is a cooperative dialogue. It allows you to roleplay. Okay, I already know this. The wizard, you say? Sounds good. Lead me. Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Yup.
Captain, come along. We're not.
We've leveled up. Log entry. The guards at the bridge. We met 2 tipsy legionnaires guarding a bridge. They suspected we were spies and wanted to arrest us. We agreed to go to the wizard to resolve the issue peacefully. It's the fact that they want to arrest us. That's insane. It's the fact that they're worried about spies when they have orcs and sorcerers around. Wait, it's a dog. Let's talk to the dog.
It's not that I'm not happy with Junius. It's just that Bibius is always dropping juicy scraps. Ah, well, you know what they say. The grass is always grayer.
Lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it?
A nail bomb. The string enthusiast. Oh, that's all of our gold.
Fairly well. Lovely day for a swig and a... What do you want to know?
Let's ask about Counselor Jake. Counselor Jake.
So, it's Jake you're looking for. Ship sailed on that one, I'm afraid. Fellow's dead. Murdered.
Yeah, that's why we're here. What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Can't tell you much more, except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood, being used as a water fountain by his own pet mongrel.
What? Junius, what do you have in your inventory? Okay, you're the one with the string enthusiast.
They say 'twas his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish flirt, that one.
As if that proves anything. Just keep your trap shut, will you, Bibius?
Tell me more about those orcs.
Bunch of barbaric bastards, a lot of them. They'll kill your spouse and eat your children. We've been putting up a fight against them, to be sure, but they have the strength of an ox in every single one of their fingers. Takes an army to dress down a dozen.
Oh.
Well, we did bring a legion.
Just bite your lip, will you, Bibius?
I believe we're close to Sicil.
Sicil, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street dogs come to die. Now, Which of the two would you be then?
Just cut the cackle, will you, Bibius? Now then, stranger. If it's the city of Sausil you're looking for, you're heading in the right direction. Even though most folks are
He's more nurturing.
rather than reach the damn place these days. Not that I could blame them. This place is cursed, I tell you. First the dead rise from their graves, and then entire tribes of orcs sound the trumpets of war. You take to the rifle, lass.
Fairly well.
Okay.
Lovely
Junior-
day for a swig and a song, isn't it? Fairly well.
Why does Bibius speak up whenever I try to talk to Junius? Damn, man. Stay in your lane, man. Let's see. Let's give Roderick a point in strength. Let's give him a point in leadership. Leadership will give boost to party members and friends that can see you. At level 1, it boosts initiative and damage, and at level 2, it'll boost initiative, damage, and the chance to hit. And as for Scarlet's level up, let's give her point into speed. And then
Come, let's have another drink
we should give her wands.
to your very good health.
And yours, Bibius. Here goes. Goes down as smooth as burning needles. And I'll be damned if it doesn't get you more hammered than an anvil.
Better to be dead drunk than play dead, what you?
Wait, how well does bartering work? Instead of one, let's give one to bartering. I think that's fair enough for Scarlet, because we need someone to barter a little bit once we get into Sicil, I feel. We need supplies. Between the two of them, they have about 477 gold. Is there an easy way to see party gold amount? What's this book? Crafting and cooking with Miradino? For urban and feral bachelors. I love that. Part 1, the Bachelor's Guide to Crafting. Ah, it's teaching how to make arrows. And various foods. So now we have new recipes for arrow shaft. Tomato sauce. Cheese bread dough. Pizza dough. 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 A Sicil fish pie. Fish pie dough. Elemental quarterstaff. Jam. Homemade spears. That's it? Alright. These bluegill mushrooms. I wonder what the effects of these are. Let's consume one. It gives you water resistance. Okay. And then a cup of water. What does that do? It heals you +5. There's a wooden fire staff. Let's give that to Scarlet. Now it's making me wish I gave her fire staff.
What the hell is happening down there? Orcs? Bloody orcs?
Yup. Fight with us. Yo, cowards. Wait, it's a tomato. Not me getting excited over a tomato. A bow! Now that's something to get excited about. And we found a sword, an improved sword for Roderick. That was definitely something to get excited about. Yeah! Now I can have her fighting a little bit more effectively with the gear set that I wanted her with. Okay, that was very sudden. Save. Whoa! Who are you? Black cultists. So we encountered this battlefield. This orc is almost dead. They almost have that orc. There's a bunch of orcs here now. Black cultists. Okay. Wait, there's so many enemies. Divine light. He's warm. Burning touch. Let's move her back. The orc shaman. Okay. Okay, that orc's almost dead. Hey, what level are these legionnaires? Level 2? Hey, it's Roderick's turn. So we got a black cultist there, and then another orc is coming up the way. Let's use encourage on... Ah, it failed to apply on himself. Can we knock down that orc over there? Yep, delay its turn. Whoa! Wow. That black cult is really like smashed her. That was wow. Oh yeah, that definitely hurt her. Scarlet, heal. It's healing the orc. Oh, that's not good. Okay, Roger. Yo, how you miss? Shoot. Okay, please. We gotta defeat this guy. She might have to switch to a fighting knife because he's close ranged. Ah! This guy is dodging all the hits. Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad the Legionnaires are competent because we're not. All right, back to Roderick's turn. Ad break coming, just to warn. Yeah. Confound it. Hey, okay. Switch back to bows. Yo, all that blood on the ground. Woo! They really don't need us. I feel like they would win without us. Dang, I was hoping Roger could... He can move up to 2. And then he still can't reach. Oh! Scarlet totally can blow up. She's got fire arrow. She can blow up. Wait, she gotta get closer, I think. Ah. She's just out of range. We can do it this way. There we go. Now the black cultist is on fire. There's just the orc and the black cultist. I don't want him to go through the fire and get burnt alive. Right here. Boom. Knockdown. We win.
A human commander? How very curious and disquieting.
Damn traitor. Where are Bibius and Junius? Didn't they hear the fight?
Hey, Legionnaire. They ditched your fight. Actually, I want to go back and see the confrontation. Because I love drama. I love the tea. He's gonna like be so mad at them Legionnaires. And also like maybe we want to fight them too. Because they ditched us. We almost died. Craven chickens, you cowered here while the rest of us fought.
Well, were our orders to guard the bridge or not?
They're so drunk. Is that all they say?
Oi! The Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade. And good luck.
Why was there a human fighting alongside those orcs?
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs. It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the curse incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Sicil?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a proud legionnaire and always will be, but I thought we'd be doing more slashing and less dying when we landed in Sicil.
What happened here?
Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats me what on earth they want in Sicil. This is their second attack within as many weeks, and their second defeat. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here.
Oh crap. A fireball? How are the sailors making out?
They may need help. I'd go myself, but we legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts. Never know when another one of these little raiders might sidle up the beach.
Yeah, wait, what do you got for sale? A knockdown arrowhead? I don't want to buy that, but we'll take our leave. I guess we need to go back over here. Oh, there's loot. Raw meat. Hopefully not from the orcs. That would be weird. Dang, I was hoping that the corpse had something on them.
Taken before his time, far before his time.
That's it? Yes, it worked. Okay. I'm so glad I wear that. Okay, and there's a bone here. Let's take that off. Oh, a chest. Okay, wait. Oh, that ship. He mentioned the ship was on fire. Wait, let's check this real quick. Priorities, you know, priorities. All right, let's help the ship before it burns. We got a rain scroll, don't we? A sinful fix? Did you mean that on purpose? I like it. I like it. I like it. Simple. 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 Oh wait, we got some gear to distribute. Antique cloth boots. Cloth shoes, actually. They're better than what they have. Let's equip it. Let's give the other... We found 2 pairs, so let's give the other pair to Scarlet. And then we had found antique leather armor. That's not better than what we have now. Actually, in a way, it sort of is, but it's better for Scarlet to wear it, I think. We need to identify this antique male armor, I think, to be able to use it. Okay. Antique cloth shoes, cloth bracers. And yeah, this leather armor is better than what she has. Okay. I think I want to dye the color of the armor. Looks kind of weird. Cotton candy dye. Yeah. Can we dye it pink? I don't know. We'll be getting new gear soon anyway, so I don't know if it's even worthwhile to do it. A kitty.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned here by a cat?
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No,
Ha!
no, flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Please, tell me more about the murder.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Where can I find the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
A counselor has been murdered, so I assume there's some a counselor has been murdered, so I assume there's some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself.
Okay.
The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
Got it. There's something else I'd like to discuss. It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistary, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
From what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had problems with marauding orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, to be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
He's very long-winded, oh my god. I'll take my leave.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Saisil. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Okay. Does that mean we're done with the convo?
Sorcery, sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
Yeah. I guess that would be the first thing that we do.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
But we're gonna take a break here for the day. An hour and 45 minutes. We basically 2 hours of recording. This is what episode 1 on YouTube will be. We're gonna end the stream and restart with Marvel Rivals. Or I can actually, what I could do is probably just stop the YouTube stream specifically. So
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't